Hello! So I've already done a lot of concealer videos before. This is the part 1 and this is the part 2, and you guys have been loving it because I see a lot of you with the same skin color. So I have some new concealers that I wanted to share with you guys because I've been getting a lot of concealer shade questions, and so I thought maybe just swatch all of them and show you how it is. These are my current concealers. These are the only concealers that I have right now, and I don't think I've swatched it on this channel like separately. I have about 7 concealers here. So let's just start and show you the swatches, the colors, the shades, everything. Let's start. Okay, so I don't have any makeup on. I just have a little sunscreen, eyebrows, eyeliner, mascara, and some lip liner. This shade, if you're gonna ask me the shade, I don't know. I just mixed 2 lip liners from K-Beauty. Let's talk about my skin. My skin is like yellow undertoned. I have a lot of hyperpigmentation, so I tend to use orange undertone also. And also there are places in my face where I have a neutral, so I use neutral sometimes too. It all depends on how my skin is feeling. Like sometimes I have dark circles and then I have pigmentation, like dark spots. So I use it based on that. So I have different shades but which will suit my skin tone. So if you are my skin tone, then maybe this video will help you. Let's start with the most used one. I got this in the US, the Too Faced Born This Way. It's in the shade Butterscotch. I got the mini size and it's completely over, so I try to like scrape it out sometimes. I really want to use up this thing. It's really good. It like conceals, corrects, highlights, everything, and it really has a good coverage because it's like so thick. So I finished that. So when I came back to India, I bought the full size. So like you can see, it has a nice mild pale yellow undertone. It's not like that bright yellow. It's kind of in between of concealer and a highlighter for me. So sometimes when my skin is like a lot of hyperpigmentation and dark circles, I use this mostly like my go-to. My next go-to, which is also a high-end one. This is Tower 28. It is in the shade SB. I don't know if you can see it. This one was so difficult like to find my shade. I had to like try different shades because I was really tan in the US at that point in time, and I wanted something that is a neutral. When I tan, I try to use something neutral so that it doesn't look too bright on my face like orange and yellow. So I use neutral when I'm like super tanned. But this is how it is. This is not that high coverage. It gives you like a medium coverage. You see that how it's like neutral. Sometimes when I want like a natural look, I put on this so that it's just like a natural, no makeup kind of look. So this is how it looks. You can see it's not that yellow, not that orange. When you blend it on certain areas like your hyperpigmentation and your dark circles and things like that, it looks better. I'm going to blend out all these and show you, okay, so don't worry. This one is from L'Oreal Infallible Concealer. Since it was really going viral and a lot of people liked it, so I thought maybe let's try a full coverage concealer. This is like really good. This is in the shade Caramel. It is a little light for me, for my liking, so I sometimes use it as a highlighter. You see that? This is what I'm talking about. It's very light. I almost like use it as a inner corner highlight, and here highlight, and here under my nose I use it as a highlight. Ooh, the sun has come out. This is how Caramel looks right now on my face. Oh, it's so bright. Okay, this used to be like my go-to for a long time. This is from K-Beauty. It's in the shade 180p Tan. I've used up a lot because I felt like this was very natural. Not as natural as the Tower 28. It had a bit of coverage, so it was like, I felt like it was like a medium coverage, but still like a neutral tone, which I liked. So this is how K-Beauty looks. You see how thin it is, but it has a little, a little orange undertone, a little yellow. So that is what I liked. That is what I mean by that perfect undertone for a face that has so many colors. So this is how all the shades look like. This one is the Too Faced Born This Way. This one is the Tower 28. This one is the L'Oreal Infallible, and this is the K-Beauty. Now my eyes are like squinting because it's hot. Okay, next is the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop, because this one also a lot of people liked it, so I got it from the drugstore. This one is in the shade Mahogany. Now I have two shades in this. I was not really sure about Mahogany, so I got Mahogany and Warm Honey. Sometimes I mix both of them. You see, this one is yellow and this is a little dark orangish. Sometimes I mix both of them. Sometimes I just use this one as a highlighter and this one as a concealer. Okay, I'm back. My camera battery was low. So let's continue with Mahogany. I don't really like small ones. You see her orange. I love a good orange because it, conceals the hyperpigmentation. And this one is Warm Honey. This is very bright. You see that? It is like the Too Faced, but a little more yellow. Okay, next we have a small tiny travel pack of the Tarte Shape. This one is in the shade Tan Deep Sand. It is high coverage. This is the Double Duty Beauty concealer. So I got this tiny pack just to try. Let me show you. I feel like this is light, so I use this for highlighting only. Ignore this marks because I just colored my hair. You see that? How light is that? It is like the L'Oreal Infallible. Oh my god, am I swatching similar shades? These almost got dried because I was charging my camera. So yeah, look how bright this is. Okay, last one I have the Nars Radiant Concealer. I usually use the Truffle shade, which is like very orange. It's like a bright orange, but I wanted to try something similar to my skin tone. So I bought this shade Medium Dark 2 Caramel. This is the shade number. I find this one light too because I didn't really I rarely use it because I have so many like highlighted shades, because you never get your perfect shade, right? So you always mostly get lighter shades. So that's why I have like so many light shades. So let's see how this looks. It's been long I've used this. Ooh, that is very light. Yeah, now this is like a infallible, L'Oreal Infallible. Okay, so NYX Mahogany, NYX Warm Honey, and this one is the Tarte Shape, and this is the Nars Radiant Concealer. You see how orange this is? I love it. Okay, now time to blend all of this. I'm taking this concealer brush from Real Techniques. It is 242. I'm gonna start with a dark shade. This one is the Tower 28. You see how it has blended into my skin. Not light, not dark. It's just my skin. And then this is the K-Beauty, another one which looks just like my skin. So natural, blended so fast because it's like medium light coverage. And this one is the Too Faced. And this is the L'Oreal Infallible Caramel. Oh my god, this is going to be so difficult to blend because it's so high coverage. I'm telling you, it's going to look so odd on my face now. Should I put a little? Because a little goes a long way with this one. I love all of them, but like I said, I use it for different purposes. This is NYX Mahogany. This one is already like so easy to blend into my hyperpigmentation. I'm just taking it on top also so that you'll know how much it covers the rest of my face. This is Warm Honey. Is it's difficult to blend if you leave it for a long time, but it also helps get into your skin in the sense you don't have to blend it too much. Okay, this is the tart shape, which is not actually that bad, but look how difficult it is to blend. It has dried 2 minutes. Wow. This looks like a long wear concealer. This is the Nars. Nars is like a creamy, like the name says, it's like a radiant creamy concealer, right? So it's easy to blend, but the shade can be used only for brightening. So you can see this cheek has a lot of light shades, except of this one, which was the NYX Mahogany. Can't stop, won't stop. These are the swatches. Like you have seen, there are a lot of high coverage, medium coverage, light coverage concealers also, and they look so beautiful on my skin tone. So these are well researched, well picked. My favorites, like I said, my go-to currently is the Too Faced, and sometimes I go with the Tower 28 and the K Beauty. L'Oreal, I use it for the highlighting. NYX, not that much. Nars and Tarte Shape also not that much because they're light. So basically mostly these shades I use it for highlighting, except of the Mahogany mix. But yeah, these are the shades that I love and I use currently. These are all I have except of the LA Girl, the Maybelline Fit Me and the ELF. So these three are which I've already shown you, so I didn't swatch and show you here. But yeah, I hope you like this. Let me know if you want me to do a swatch of a comparison, like a half face of one concealer with the other concealer. I can show you like under my eyes and stuff how it conceals, and I'll see you in my next